what's up, guys? How are you guys doing? My name is Jackie. I'm coming to you guys to talk to you guys about GI side hustles. What is GI side hustles, though? All right, so at one point in time, I was inside of the military, and when I got out of the military, I realized that there are ways that you could actually make money while you're still inside of the service. And like basically you could be an E-1 and be making O-8 pay without even ranking up. But I didn't realize that until after I got out of the military. So what are some of the things that I learned that, helped me be able to realize the potential of things that we could possibly do? So one of the things that I learned is that, and that I really like to talk to people about, is about capitalizing on your strengths, right? But what does that mean? What does it mean to capitalize on your strengths? Well, what I would say capitalizing on your strengths means is that the military gave you a great deal of strengths that you have. The military gave you a great deal of things that you can capitalize off of. What are those things though? First things first, you have a job, you have an MOS. Your MOS training that you had, like myself, I was a 25 Bravo, right? So the MOS training that I had was learning about information technology. One of the things that we really don't realize is that there are people in the civilian world, and even inside of like people who are trying to get into the military, it doesn't matter what it is, there are a lot of people who like go to school for 2 years plus to learn the training that we learn as 25 Bravos or whatever your MOS may be in the span of months. So understand this, guys. Even if it goes to something just as being infantry, dude, like being 11 Bravo is a really big thing. You learn about tact. You learn how to shoot. You learn how to do things that a lot of people inside of our regular civilian day life do not know how to do at all. So what does that mean? That means you can package up what you have. You can put it inside of some form of neat thing, and you can sell your product. You can sell what you've created online. You don't actually have to depend on asking your sergeant about this. You don't have to depend on asking your commanders about what you can, you don't have to do any of that. Dude, I'm telling you, there's nothing that's stopping you from making extra income. The only thing you need to have is a plan, and I'll speak more onto that. The only thing you need to have is a system as to how you're going to do these things, but it's not hard at all. Look, guys, when I was inside of the service, I was thinking that the rank that I was making, the pay that I was making with the rank that I had was the only amount of money I could make. But then I talked to my sergeant, because as we all know, most people in the military actually end up going through financial issues. I took the time period and I asked my sergeant, hey, can I get another job? Can I get something part-time for when I get off of work, so that way I can help bring in more income and do things of that nature? Because that army check was not working, bro. No, bro, and the E4 check, the E-1 check, E2, it doesn't matter what you are, bro. That stuff was not working. I could care less about what it is, even if you're getting BAH. Because if you have a spouse and your spouse isn't working, then what are you gonna do? You have to still bring in some extra income. And I don't know about y'all, but I didn't want my spouse working. I didn't like the fact of even having the idea of my wife going outside and going to go get another job, bro. I just think it's crazy, because we had a kid. You should be at home doing things with the kid and doing things to develop yourself. Go to school, go do this, go do that. But what I was focused on was more so oh, I gotta get more, or I gotta rank up to get this, and it started feeling impossible, because in my rank or my specialty or whatever you want to call it, my MOS, it was difficult trying to get up to the next ladder. It was difficult trying to get up to the next part inside of your rank, bro. I don't know about you guys, but being a 25 Bravo at the time period, it was very, very, very difficult to make it to being a E5 or just getting up there to the sergeant status, because there's so much stuff that you have to do for qualifications. So now that I've learned this right here, dude, there's so many different ways, and I can break this down to you guys in so many different ways. Watch. So imagine you even took something as simple as PT. We do PT every day. And since we do PT every single day, that means you have a lot of content that you can create, right? But even if you weren't recording the PT that you are actually doing in the morning, and you just go to your barrack room and you just record you doing some PT, or wait till you get home and record you doing some workout trainings. I want you guys to understand the potential of what we have going on here, guys. Look, a lot of people in the civilian life want to do military push-ups. A lot of people, like, if you're in the military, you know what's up with that. Like, a lot of people in the civilian life want to be military fit. All right, so look, what you could do is you could take what you know, take your knowledge, make videos of you doing workouts, make videos of you doing your MOS, whatever that may be, and actually teach people how they can become successful at what you're doing. Like, teach people how they can become successful at working out, how you can get the perfect military push-up, how you can make sure you have your biceps like a military person, how to be army strong, or whatever it doesn't matter what you want to say, dog. Like, I'm telling you, it's very, 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 very easy, guys. Look, the only thing you have to do is create something from what you have, sell what you have, and show how far it can go. I mean, and see how far it can go. Sorry about that. But look, imagine this. You have one video package of you doing workouts, a list of the workouts, and then the meal plan that you get from being in the service, and you sell this for $9.99 a piece. Understand the potential in this, though. You're selling this for $9.99 a piece. If you sell 10 of them, you are at $99.99. Bro, you just created a whole extra $100 for yourself. You don't have to drive for Uber to get that done. Put wear and tear on your car. You don't have to be out here doing things that you don't feel like doing. It literally just takes you making 5-minute videos. There's 24 hours in a day. 5-minute videos is all I'm asking you to do. It's not hard, guys. And if you really want to make it to that higher pay grade, you're gonna have to put in that extra work to do that. But this can become passive income for you. Because like I said, if 10 people buy it, that's $9.99. But let's just take it a stretch farther. What about when 100 people buy it? Are you understanding what I'm saying now? Because in 1 month, yeah, 10 people may buy your stuff. Maybe 50 people will buy your stuff in a month. It just depends on the target audience that you have. How do you know the audience that you have? Ask people who follow your pages and everything else that you have, hey, what are you guys interested in learning about the military? Yo, create the thing for them. It's not that hard, guys. So I'm teaching you right now how you can actually go from that E-1 pay to that O-8 pay. The only thing it's gonna take is creating passive income for yourself, and now you don't have to worry about the stress of promotion. You don't have to worry about the stress of finance. You don't have to worry about the stress of my gosh, like, what am I going to do if, with this charger that I just bought? What am I gonna do with the insurance when you're only making $650 every 2 weeks? I'm just saying, guys, like, you don't have to worry about that anymore because you're now going to be having a great amount of income coming inside. It's really easy, guys. It's really easy. The only thing you have to do is lock in, focus, and stay on target with what you're doing. That's all you have to do. You don't have to go too far to the left. You don't have to go too far to the right. The only thing you have to do is stay focused on what you're doing. Use what the military has given you and capitalize on your strengths. That's all you have to do. Hey, I want you guys to stay locked into what I'm talking about. I got more videos coming out for everybody. I got some videos where I get to actually break down how you can take specifically any MOS, anything that you're doing, and actually package it, market it, and sell it to others who are interested in learning how to do what you do. How to get from point A to point B, how to obtain the knowledge that you have on whatever your job is. And you can do this without, having to give out military secrets and all that. Like, you don't have to do that. I'm not talking about anything of that nature. I am talking about solely just giving them information as to how you can be better at, like myself. I said I'm an information technology specialist. how you can get better at doing security plus. Your sergeant probably taught you something like this, and you guys just go and teach other people stuff like this. How you can be a better leader. I mean, dude, it's so many things that you can do, man. I want you guys to just understand there is a way for you to be making the O-8 pay while you are still an E-1 or E-2 or whatever you are. You can be enlisted making officer pay like right now. Right now. And it doesn't require you to go stand before a board. It doesn't require you to go do a lot of PT. It doesn't require you to do a lot of things. It's very simple, guys. The only thing you need is a package. The only thing you need is something that you can promote and sell to others. But I want you guys to stay locked into what I'm saying. This is GI Side Hustles, guys. I'm about to be teaching you guys about more side hustles that you can do while you're still in the military, creating some sorts of income for yourself and your family. And guys, look, the other thing is, I want you to make sure that you hit that like button, right? Somewhere down here, right? Hit that subscribe button, all right? And hit the bell also, so that way you stay tuned in to whatever I have coming out next. All right, guys, GI Side Hustles,